All right, greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We're back. New weeks, new energies. This is going to be Twin Flames and Separation. I'm going to do Twin Flames and Union, Reunion, and Recognition immediately after this. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing extended breakdowns this weekend. And let's see if I need anything else I need to say. That's pretty much about it. I'm going to do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. And we just gonna get straight into it. So, head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you going, decisions you making, because everything starts in the mind. Then we got cups. I'm fresh off work, so excuse the glossy face. This ain't nothing but probably grease over here. Yeah, we can keep these. Okay. We got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. We're not half-assing anything. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine does. You can tell. Then we got wands. Wands are actions and behavior, things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Wands are like I said, it's actions and behavior. What you done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you doing got karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Wands represent the present, the now. You know what I mean? The ing, the ing. We living, we learning, we earning. You know, I'm speaking, you listening. We're in the now. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine is. It's his arena, his realm. King of doing shit. Divine feminine would be the queen of doing shit. Finally, we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. So this is for twin flames who are separated at the moment, whether through distance, whether through boundary setting. Like I said, twin flame thing can be a lot of divine masculine. Sometimes it needs a break. Sometimes it needs a space and shit. And this is just, break time, space time. I call it the gap. Let's get straight with it. First card is message. Overall energy. We have the Fool card. This deals with both masculine and feminine. It's the Joker, the Black Joker. Fool. It represents a whole new world like Aladdin. Being in a place you've never been before. Or a position or a situation you've never been in before. A little bit uncomfortable. When you start a new job, moving in a new neighborhood, going to a new barbershop or a new beauty salon or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. First time on anything. It's the Fool card. Fool card also represents a hobo. And what's a hobo? It's a bum on the move. Bums, you can usually find them in the same place doing the same shit. You know exactly where to find them. Hobos, they're on the move. They're in different cities, different states, different regions. You know what I'm saying? They might not have no money to pay for their dinner, but they'll wash dishes or work. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a way for themselves to feed themselves. You know what I mean? Hobos are innovative. You know what I mean? They're not just going to sit and wait for no handout. They're going to roll their sleeves up and get some shit done. How this relates to the divine feminine. We got the Three of Wands, which is your role, divine feminine. That's the Three of Wands. Three of Wands represents evolution. That's your role, to evolve. Not only yourself, but evolve your divine counterpart. Not only evolve your divine counterpart, but evolve your family, the people you can reach. Evolve your community, the people you can reach. Evolve your region, the people you can reach. Your city, the people you can reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your job to find your niche, find your path, find your purpose, and get on that. Real wands are wands, right? Shit you doing. Okay. So, overall energy, feminine, path, purpose. That's all that matters. Anything else, you'll figure out later. Only thing you need to know is what your niche is, what you need to do out here, and be doing it. The twin flame situation, life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, everything else is going to fall into place. You just got to know your place first. As long as you're doing what you need to do, I'm telling you, everything is going to fall right in line the way it needs to be. As far as the masculine is concerned, same thing. You got the full card. Masculine. You have no idea whatsoever what your divine feminine's path and purpose is. She's probably, he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rock it. The divine feminine probably told you who she is, what she about, why she here, and what she does. You just think it's fibs. You just think she's just talking out her ass, like, you know what I mean? She thinks she's better than somebody else, or however you taking it. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, we talking to veteran twin flames. You should know who your divine feminine is by now. You should know what she about. You should know what she does. It's like my siblings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with my mom a long way. They kind of distant. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, mom be trying to get in touch with them, call them. I don't know what they be thinking. I think they think my mom ain't got shit to do. Like, she just bored as hell sitting at the crib just calling them and talk their ear off or some shit. And what I be telling them all the time is, hey, you need to see what the fuck OG got going on. She out here on purpose like a motherfucker. OG got churches. She got a school. She got a church. She got a school. She got a few properties. She has a daycare. She has a food program. My mom doing a lot of shit. A lot of good shit for the community. She got her PhD. She got 2 masters. She's setting that motherfucking bar pretty high. You know what I'm saying? She outshined her kids for sure. Academically, success-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect my mom for that. She set the bar high as fuck. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no low bar shit. This ain't no, oh, I'm saying I'm doing this but not doing shit at all. Fuck no. Your divine feminine puts in work out here. She has influence. She helps people. She's changed lives. Yours included. You know what I'm saying? She's a big plus for the community, for this state, for this region. You know what I mean? And divine masculine, you've been a fool, not knowing exactly what your other half is really into. Good thing about actions and behavior is when you do shit, things come from it. And from those things, people can see exactly what you're doing. Masculine got to see things to believe things. Divine feminine walks by faith and not by sight. Masculine, you need to start walking by faith. You say you do, but your actions and behavior show otherwise. That's just fairly important. Bottom line, it's very important. We got the Knight of Swords here. Queen of Swords. This is my Lucy Liu card. Like Lucy Liu in Kill Bill. Like Lucy Liu in any movie you see her in. Besides Charlie's Angels. But even in Charlie's Angels, she was still like the tough, quiet type. Strong, silent type. You know what I mean? Kick ass, take names. But this card really reveres the, like I say, the Kill Bill role she had. She wasn't nobody to fuck with. She didn't bite her tongue. She wasn't beating around no bush. She was very direct. She do more walking than talking. And she really ain't the one you can stop and talk to. Or one to kind of bullshit or play with. You know what I mean? This is being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental direction. Now people will be like, yo, you can do with playing cards. What are major arcanas? In my personal opinion, knights, queens, kings, and things, and the jokers. Knights, queens, kings, and things. That's big face energy. I call that divine realms. Aces of tens, that's the karmic cycles. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. How do divines move in an infinity? We go through karmic cycles like everybody else, but we got divine shit going on. Okay? As far as the feminine is concerned, what do you need to be 10 toes the fuck down on? Dealing with 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands represents twin flame separation. So you need to be 10 toes the fuck down on dealing with your separation. Now, like I say, life coach, twin flame guru here. Best advice I can give you through your separation is be a better version of yourself. So by the time masculine come back, it's a difference. Once again, masculine got to see shit to believe shit. So physical shit, masculine needs to see. Maybe you got a better job paying more money. Your masculine gonna see that. Because, you know, more money, more problems. Or more money, you know, you doing more shit. Your physical, drop a couple pounds of shit. Get more healthier and shit. Get a glow about yourself. Switch your hair up. Switch your wardrobe up. Physical shit. When by the time masculine come back, he's gonna see the changes. Masculine wants to see change. Once again, masculines move subconsciously through this twin flame shit. Divine feminines, you move consciously through. He takes a break. He comes back. You look totally different. It's a glow about you. He comes back. You got more shit going on. You a little bit more busy than you were. You become a little bit more famous. You got a little bit more influence. A lot of people need your face and need your help right now. You know what I mean? Change. It's the best change you can do. Just do better. Worst shit you could do is your master separates from you and come back and you on the same shit. You look the same, you think the same, you act the same. It's gonna make masking walk on by, like Isaac Hayes. Now, as far as the OPP is concerned, besides twin flame separation, which is what the 5 of Wands represent, 4 of Wands represent twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. And separation is the glue that keeps twin flames together. 5 of Wands also represents what I like to call OPP. Other people's problems. You know what I'm saying? Other people's shit. Other people's issues. Other people's complexes. What the fuck a person got to say. Outsiders who got a lot to say. Or just shit that don't involve you unless you choose to involve yourself in it. But why the fuck would you do that? That's like walking in a landmine. Like why would you even put that much work on yourself like that? You know what I mean? You shouldn't give a fuck what a person got to say about you and yours. You and yours equals your kingdom. You shouldn't give a fuck what a person got to say about your relationship, how you raise your kids, how you on your path and purpose, how you fuck with God. God is a personal relationship. Last time I checked, God is also in the mind. You know, you don't got to look far and wide for God. God is in here. And my relationship with God is probably different from your relationship with God. It's probably different from your kids' relationship with God. Probably different from your parents' relationship with God. Probably different from your bishop relationship with God. God is a personal relationship. Why people want to make it social is beyond me. How motherfuckers put themselves in a so-called spiritual position to judge when only God can judge you. Or put parameters and morality on your ass like they're the fucking morality police out here. Like all you gotta do is focus on your personal relationship with the Most High. You know what I mean? Everybody got a different demo. You know what I'm saying? So what the church people got to say about you, what your family got to say about you, it should bounce off you like rain. If you are affected by it, that's just a sign you need to change your actions and behavior. Masculine. What you need to be 10 toes the fuck down on is working on your separation shit you got going on with your divine feminine. Once again, the shit you do to your divine feminine, who's the Queen of Wands, by the way, and she's in your energy, personal energy. We get to this in a second. We'll get to that in a second. Like I said, the shit you do to your divine feminine, you can't do to another feminine, period. When was the last time you put an ultimatum on your karmic feminine? You know what? I need some space. You know what? I need to separate for a little bit. You know what? I need you to stop being so clingy. You know what? I need to take a break. Like, you can't pull none of that shit with another fucking feminine. Period. You can sit here and act like you do, but you don't. There's only one person. It ain't even control. You don't control your divine feminine at all. I told you, your divine feminine is your genie in a bottle. Whatever the fuck you want, your wish is your command. You need space, your feminine gonna give you that. Respectfully. So when you throw out separation, hey, I need a break. Okay, feminine's gonna be your wish is my command. Try to break up with your motherfucking toxic ass karma. She finna be all up in your shit, but you need to take a break for her. Like, what's wrong with me? You try to get your feminine an ultimatum. Look, you either do this or not, or leave me the fuck alone. Yo, which is my command. Feminine gonna back the fuck up and give you your motherfucking space. When is the last feminine you can give an ultimatum to? When is the last feminine who's catering to your emotions, feelings, actions, behavior, and manifestations the way your divine feminine do? No fucking body. Now, when you separate from your feminine and you get to dealing with these other feminines and seeing how feminines are, you get to missing your divine feminine. Wishing you can have somebody that can give you your space respectively. Wish you can give an ultimatum to a motherfucker without hearing no lip or bitching and shit like that. Same shit you complain about your divine feminine, you put up with your karmic feminines. But like I say, your divine feminine is like hard liquor. These karmic feminines are like wine coolers. Your divine feminine is like A1 steak sauce. Like a pair of Prada boots or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's quality. Costs a lot. You know what I mean? You'll rather fuck with the Chanel. You know what I'm saying? Some Gucci or some shit like that. Like knockoff. You rather fuck with knockoffs. You rather fuck with quantity than quality. But that's your thing. You know what I mean? So, masculine. I said this in the last reading. I think it was in your reading. You need to know why you separate from your feminine in the first place. Doing it for breaks and doing it because you, like the main reasons you've been doing it don't even make sense. Feminines don't even question the shit. She just allows it to happen. And you're the only person that got it like that. Your divine feminine wouldn't put up with another fucking man or a masculine the way she puts up with your ass. She would have, can't nobody jerk her chain the way you jerking her chain. Can't nobody disrespect or subconsciously be on the bullshit that you be on subconsciously with your divine feminine. But she loves you unconditionally. You think your feminine has conditions for loving you, and you're the one with the conditions. You're the one that sets boundaries. You're the one that smacks and pops and gotta take breaks and shit. I'm trying to tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? It's good when your feminine can take a break from you, because you're just as much as you think your feminine is on you. Sorry about the glare and shit. Let's get straight to the message. Feminine energy you coming into or leaving. We got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands represents awareness. The first card in this message was the Fool card. And that's just not knowing or being unaware. Feminine, you kicking this shit off with awareness. Some shit you didn't know, you're gonna find out. This is also the first step, the first move, the first action, the initial step to some shit. To what? To what? 9 of Cups. That's dreams coming true, wishes being granted, or miracles happening on your behalf, divine feminine. So you're gonna get awareness on a dream that's gonna come true, or a wish that's finna be granted, or it's been granted already, or the wish already came true, or you're gonna get aware of a miracle that's happening on your behalf. You know, how do things manifest from your actions and behavior? So some shit you did is gonna get you a dream that's gonna come true. Some shit you done or did or doing is gonna manifest like something big, maybe even a motherfucking miracle. You know, and this is all you. Hey, for all you, boo boo. You know what I mean? Your actions, your faith, your path and purpose and shit like that. Like shit you've been doing, you're gonna get something back from it finally, and that's gonna be some good news. So either you got it already and you moving on past it, or for a lot of feminines, you on your way to it. You're on your way to your blessing. You're on your way to your miracle. You dig? Energy the masculine's coming out of or coming into. He can be a she can be he. You know how we rock it. Got the 7 of Swords. This is secrets. Cats coming out of bags. You know, darkness coming to the light. This is illumination. This is you keeping it 100 with somebody keeping it 100 with your ass, or you keeping it 100 with your motherfucking self. This smells like you keeping it 100 with yourself. About what? Secrets. Feminine knows all your secrets. Why? Divine masculine, because you told the divine feminine your secrets. You know all your divine feminine secrets. Divine masculine. Why? Because your divine feminine told you all of her motherfucking secrets. You two are each other's diaries. You two are open motherfucking books. You cannot have this relationship with any other feminine. That's what makes your divine feminine the divine feminine. These karmics don't know who you really are, because if they did, they'd stay away from your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If these karmics knew what you really was into, how you really feel, what you really want, they'll know that you wasting time with them and will be up with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the feminine, she knows your heart's desire. Her intuition can tell her that. Or she might fuck around and be a psychic and just know your deepest, darkest desires, motherfucker. The shit you don't think people know, your feminine know. She just waiting on you to come clean with the shit. But she'll never take your secrets and tell people. She'll never take some shit that you said and throw it back in your face. You do that a lot though, divine masculine. You'll take your feminine secret and throw that shit right back in her face. You'll take some shit she did in the past, a mistake she made in the past, and hang it over your divine feminine's head. Once again, you couldn't do it with another feminine. Truth. That's mainly what the 7 of Swords represents. This is truth. This also represents what I like to call masks. These 7 swords are like 7 masks. These are the different masks that you wear. This is the mask that you wear with your divine feminine, but it's kind of like a see-through mask, because masks really don't work with your divine counterpart, because she know exactly what's under the fucking mask. This is the mask you wear at work. This is the mask you wear with your other feminine. This is the mask you wear with your family. This is the mask you wear at church. This is the mask you wear with your fucking friends. This is the mask you wear with people who not your motherfucking friends. You got 7 different fucking faces. I'm not saying you're fake. Because if a person has a motherfucking mask on, they're not being their true authentic self. Your divine feminine is her true authentic self all day, every motherfucking day. That's part of the thing you love and hate about your divine counterpart. You stay hidden. You, like I say, just be glad that everybody don't know your secret. Just be glad that only one person on this motherfucking big blue beautiful earth knows exactly who you are. And you spend most of your time hiding your true authentic self. You're only your true authentic self with your divine counterpart. We're going to get to that in a second. But truth is going to set you free. Best thing you can do is just admit. It's shit you need to admit to your divine feminine, because your divine feminine already know, but the fact that you not letting your left hand know what your right hand doing in regards to your divine feminine when she can see straight through you, it's insulting her intelligence at this point. It's offensive at this point. Okay? This is either energy you coming out of or coming into. Maybe your secret comes out through your karmic who found out and want to hurt you and exposing your motherfucking ass for the person that you really are. Maybe somebody else's secrets fall on your motherfucking lap. It happened for a reason. It's called illumination. Once you know the truth, you ain't got to stop playing. Like for real. If a person doesn't like you, but they're in a relationship with you, it'll help for you to find out that they don't even like your ass. So you can stop wasting your motherfucking time. People have ulterior motives with you. It's good to find out these ulterior motives. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to waste time, energy, and resources. Point blank, period. As far as the feminine role is concerned, divine feminine, you personally, you have the 4 swords. And this is idle mind. And what's the idle mind? It's the devil's workshop. Why is the idle mind the devil's workshop? Because if you in your head, that means you ain't moving your legs. Okay? You are the queen of doing shit. You're the queen of wands. So if you ain't doing no actions and behavior, the devil won. Your haters won. The naysayers won. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you out here doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing, when you out here busting moves, when you out here glowing, when you out here shining and shit, when you being the best person you can motherfucking be, it's all good. Mainly when you 3 of wanding, your job. When you out here doing what the fuck you supposed to do, everything is Gucci. But when you ain't doing shit, that's the sign you need to get the fuck out your mind. Oh, and if you ain't got your mind, somebody got you. They got your mind. They got 2 out here. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got your mind, that means somebody got 2. And if somebody got your mind, somebody got you. This is being in your head. So in your head, you ain't busting no moves. So in your head, you pump faking. You so in your head, you doubting yourself and your ability. You know what I'm saying? You so in your head that you confusing yourself, sending yourself mixed messages around this motherfucker. It could just be a brain fart. You know, you a creator, but you ain't in the creative process. You ain't getting inspired and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like writer's block, pretty much. You just hit a brick wall mentally with yourself or with things that's going on around you. Just make sure you get out of this energy. It's a good energy to recognize, but it's not an energy to stay in, especially as a divine feminine. That's directly, consciously what's going on with you. As far as the masculine in regards to you, we got the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is you, divine masculine, you're a walking, talking pentacle, and another person, place, and thing in your face, in your space, or in your cipher. It's just you and somebody else. You know? And I can take this a few ways. One way I take this 2 of Pentacles is you think you hear divine masculine and you think your divine feminine is beneath you. There's usually obstacles when it comes to inflamed shits. It could be age gaps. One of you are way older than the other one. So the older one automatically assumes that since they've been around, they're the most mature. Or since they've been around the longest, they got the most sense, which is bullshit. Age ain't nothing but a number. I know some young people that's wise as shit, and I know some old ass children. Feel me? Divine feminines are usually more aware, usually more evolved. You know? So, yeah, it's something you try to hold over your divine feminine. Really, you hold it over your motherfucking self. You ain't up here and your feminine down here. Or maybe you think your divine feminine on a high horse. looking down at you like you ain't worthy, like you less than her. That's bullshit. You two are motherfucking equal. You two are on the same page. You two are the same fucking person. You just think it's this when it's always been this. Feminines acknowledge it like this. You've been acknowledging like this, but you stuck in yourself. Whether you think you on a high horse or you think your feminine on a high horse, you need to really understand you two are the same person. Like attracts like. First of all, twin flames are the same person. Yeah, y'all different, but y'all the same. You don't see similarities in yourself and your divine feminine. An aware divine masculine can see himself in his divine feminine. The divine feminine sees herself in you all the time. It's part of the reason why she even got deep in this journey. You know what I mean? It's a fucking signature. You two share the same signature. You two are two peas in a motherfucking pie. This is a pie, and you are two peanuts in it. You keep thinking you different from your divine feminine when you motherfuckers are the same. This is your divine feminine, and this is you. You two are facing the same direction because y'all on the same path. You two got the same signatures. You're the king of doing shit, divine masculine. Divine masculine is the queen of doing shit. How do kings move in a chessboard, though? Defensively. Slow. How do queens move on a chessboard? All over the fucking place. Everywhere. You know? Aside from a person in your face, in your space, or in your cipher, Two of Pentacles represents level up. Masculine, you need to level the fuck up. Like I said, yo, divine, you gotta dive deep in this twin flame thing, in this spiritual journey. You gotta dive deep in the infinite. You need to dive deep with the higher power. Your feminine is in the abyss. 10,000 leagues under the sea. Your ass still on the beach. Scared to get in the water, like you can't swim. Your divine feminine probably can't swim either. She's so deep, she ain't swimming. She's scuba diving. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get wet. You know what I'm saying? Butt naked, and you gotta get wet. It's time to dive deep. It's time to evolve. Your old ideology ain't working. It ain't helping. Like I say, out with the old, in with the new. It's time to fully embrace yourself, masculine, and fully embrace this twin flame process. Because by you not doing it, I'm telling you, it's only not growing you. That's it. That's all. As far as the masculine role is concerned, feminine. You in regards to the masculine, we have the masculine energy. This is divine masculine in full form. And when divine masculine is in full form like this, first of all, this is his actual true self. Who you know. You're fully aware of your divine masculine's true self. Everybody else get to see the masked version of your divine counterpart. You know, your masculine is who he is, and you recognize who he is. That's why you love him or her, because he could be a she could be, you know, you rocking. That's why you love your divine masculine unconditionally. They're one of a kind. They're one in like 6 billion. You see their worth. You see who they are. Divine masculine don't even look at themselves in the light that the divine feminine looks at them. I look at my divine masculine in the highlight. So high, he gets nervous about it. He thinks he's unworthy. He doesn't even know why the fuck I look up to him as much as I do. He think he's a regular fucking person. Divine feminine here, by the way. He think he's just a regular person. I'm like, nah. You a super nigga. Because I'm a super nigga. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminine, you out here too in full form. And when you in full form, that's you with a cape on. But going back to the masculine energy, divine masculine is out in full form. Usually when your masculine is out in true form like this, he gets a tendency to burn you. He gets a tendency to piss you off. He gets a tendency to ruffle your feathers. Or he's irritated. His panties in a motherfucking bunch. And what pisses your divine masculine off so much about you, divine feminine, it's you being your authentic fucking self. It's a love-hate relationship. Masculine loves the person that you are. You're a fucking enigma. You different.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Uno momento. Sorry about that. Uno momento. Sorry about that interruption. So yeah, Masson. When Masson's in his true form, he gets nervous. It's like a kid without his protective blanket. You know, at home, at your mom's house, you got your little blankie. The blankie is what you put over yourself to protect you from the monster under your bed, to protect you from the dark shadows and monsters in your closet and the weird noises and creaks that the house makes. You know what I'm saying? But now you're sleeping at your grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah. Like, I use me as an example. My mother family grew up in, like, Bloomington Normal, Illinois, downstate. You know what I'm saying? 309. It's very white down there, and it used to be a place. It's different now, but it used to be a place where you could leave your door unlocked. It used to be a place where a kid could be a fucking kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was sweet for Bloomington back then. I remember I had to go. I'm in Inglewood now as a grown up and shit, but my little brother, grandma, stay further down on 71st and shit. Every time I had to, we call it Grandma Chicago. Every time I had to sleep at Grandma Chicago crib, it's Inglewood, nigga. Like, you remember back in the day, you had all them car alarms. It'd be like 8 car alarms. The car alarm go off. It's got like 8 different tones and shit. You just hear gunshots and shit. I used to be scared as hell. I never wanted to sleep on the couch next to a window because I thought a bullet was gonna come through the window and shoot me type shit. Like, her house had so many creaks and weird sounds in that bitch. It was weird shadows in that motherfucker. I used to be scared of that motherfucker. Like, I used to hate being at other people's houses that I wasn't comfortable of, especially when I ain't have my anonymity that made me feel protected and shit like that. For you, divine masculine, your blankie is a mask. When you with your divine feminine, you can't wear a mask. You can literally have one on, your feminine still gonna see how you feel. She's still gonna know what's going on with your ass. She's a fucking psychic. Shit, I tell my divine masculine all the time. Like, I'm a whole motherfucking psychic, bro. You can't hide shit from me. Like, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna just wait for you to acknowledge shit, but I know. And just because you think I'm not a psychic doesn't mean I'm not a psychic. I tell that shit to my family and friends. My friends know what the biz is. Family, I don't know what they be on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't fuck with me because I am a psychic. Like, they think I'm just reading their energy and some shit like that. Like, nah, we gotta get square first for me to dive into your shit. I don't use my power against my will. You're X-Men. Once again, superhero, masculine. You a super nigga. You're a superhero. And your divine feminine can see the superpowers that you have. Your divine feminine can see your worth. She can see your value. She can see everything you can't see. You want to be regular so bad. You want to be like everybody else so bad when you're not. Deep in your heart, you know you're not a regular person. You know you're not a regular nigga. You know you're a super nigga. But deep down, you know your divine feminine is right about every fucking thing. About you, about this twin flame shit, about your actions, your behavior, your feelings, your emotions and shit. Like I say, you just gotta stop playing. Feminine knows you like the back of your hand. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you understand the feminine like the back of your hand. So when it comes to yourself, personally, we got the divine feminine. Now, the divine feminine is in your energy. Usually, when the divine feminine is in your energy like this, she's heavy on your mind. She's heavy in your thoughts. You're dreaming about her. He can be she can be he. You know how we rock it. It's mainly influence. Your divine feminine is the smartest motherfucker you know. And you hang with a lot of dickheads. Your divine feminine is the most unconditional, loving person you know. The most judgmental, non-judgmental person you know. The most empathetic, sympathetic person that you know. But let you tell it, your divine feminine is the opposite of what the fuck she really is. Like I said, you'll knock your divine feminine for her extreme beliefs, but use her extreme beliefs as a initiation conversation starter for you and your fucking cronies when you out in public or socializing with people. You hate the way your divine feminine talk, but you talk just like your divine feminine. Like I say, you jock your divine counterpart a lot, but it ain't like you jocking your divine feminine. You are your divine feminine. And feminine, you jock a lot of your divine masculine's terminology or actions and behavior and shit. Like I say, you two left an imprint on each other. And since divine feminine, you're in full form like this in your masculine's energy, like I say, you just pissing him off being your true authentic self. Masculine wants you to be like everybody else. Maybe so you two can blend in and can have something nice blended. I call it camouflaging. But feminine ain't no camouflage. Feminine is not going to hide. Feminine is not going to hold her tongue. Feminine is going to be her. Unapologetically through and through. That's who the fuck you need to be. Yourself. Unapologetically through and through. Your feminine is going to help you get that way. You ain't got to help your feminine evolve. You ain't got to help your divine feminine get woke or none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She helping you. You help her, she help you. It's definitely, like I said, that's why you two are in each other's lives. You don't complete each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like filling in holes. Yeah, they busting. They shooting. All right, that's my cue to wrap this up. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship you got with your divine feminine masculine. Why don't you just stop hating and just start loving it always? Your feminine loves you always, in spite of. Why don't you love your feminine in spite of? She make mistakes too, just like you. But let your feminine fuck up one time. You're going to hold that shit over her head forever. You fuck up all the time. And feminine don't even sweat that shit. You need to be more like your divine counterpart. For real, for real. Going to the future, wrapping this up. Feminine, you go into the future, you got the Seven of Cups. This is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. And what does the Pimp Cup Chronicles represent? It represents individuality. It represents originality. Six of Cups is the sauce. That's the steez. That's your essence. That's what makes you you. We're all saucy. Everybody on this planet is saucy. Why? Because God loves us all. God fucks with us all. God protects us all. Like, whether you sinner, saint, blind, crippled, crazy, evil, good, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? God fucks with everybody. The love goes everywhere. Even people that don't fuck with God, God fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets a chance. You woke up this morning, right? All right, you got a chance. Just like everybody else that woke up this morning. Everybody is getting looked after. Everybody's getting the love here. God is love, right? Okay, everybody getting the love out here. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Your divine feminine knows this more than anyone. But for some reason, you think your feminine's on a fucking high horse coming at you like you need to step your game up when you are already in the game. This is originality. This is influence. You know what I mean? We're all the same, but you got to differentiate yourself. We're all fucking clones. But you need to be a clone with a purpose. Feminine figured that shit out. She's found her path and her purpose. That's why she's not a clone. That's why she's not a karmic. That's why she's not like the rest of the motherfucking world who don't know who they are or what they about or what they came here to do or what God gave them. Seven of Cups. That's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's something in you need to give to the world because the world need that shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be an idea. It could be a program. It could be an invention. It could be art. Music. Fucking TV show. You know what I'm saying? A YouTube channel. Like, it's something that you was put on earth to do. And you need to be doing that shit. Not in your head for Swords Divine Feminine. Trying to figure out what it is you need to be doing. Nah, Nike. Just do it. And final card in this message, masculine, you go into the future with the Nine of Swords. This is stress. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight the wrong way. From too many damn thoughts. Stress kills. It ain't your ailment that's going to kill you. Cancer ain't going to kill you. Your disease ain't going to kill you. Disease is just dis-ease in the mind. That's what a disease is. You can, like I said, you can get shot 10 times. You can get impaled by a 10-foot steel cable. You can jump. You can skydive from a plane and your parachute don't fucking work and your body can hit the ground and you can still be alive. Like I say, we're human beings. We're walking, talking power plants. We're powerful as shit. It's not the physical shit that's going to kill us. It's our mental state on the physical shit that's going to kill us. I know a motherfucker that weigh about 120 pounds, man, soaking wet. This motherfucker got shot like 12 times. Still alive. Meanwhile, I know another motherfucker about my size gets shot one time in the shoulder. Ah, shit, I think I'm going to die. He died. Like, the wound wasn't even that bad in my personal opinion. I never got shot before. I don't know nothing about that life. But what I'm saying is, it's your mind. You think you're going to die, you will. You think you're going to lose your motherfucking mind, you will. You think you're going to lose, you are. You think you're going to suffer, it's going to happen. Thoughts become things. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the motherfucking thing. Divine feminine is aware of this shit. This shit you need to get aware of. Thoughts become things. And your thoughts on your divine feminine, it's a damn shame. Your thoughts on yourself, it's a fucking shame. Okay? You need to step your, my little brother, just internal locust game up. Motherfucker, you need to step your shit up. Mentally and emotionally. Heart and mind. And what's the heart mind department? That's the divine feminine's arena. Masculine. You need to step into your feminine side. Because you being masculine 24/7, you being a man 24/7, like, you know what I mean? This image, these masks you keep wearing, it ain't doing shit but wearing you the fuck out. You too blessed to be stressed. What the fuck you stressing over? What your divine feminine got going on? What you stressing over? What you can't do? Don't make no sense to me. That's the message that I got, though. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Holla at me if you need me. We doing specials. Try to catch one. Deuces.